Yo, welcome everyone. Bitcoin is pumping even higher, but a big rejection is very likely to happen very soon. Let me show you. In yesterday's video, I shared with you quite an important and a significant area of resistance at approximately 107,000 US dollars. This specific golden Fibonacci ratio was aligning very nicely with the daily high Trump timeframe area of resistance and also with the liquidity level with the recent high where a lot of people on the move towards the upside definitely got liquidated. But it does look like that as of right now, our major area of resistance is clearly getting broken towards the upside. That is also why I did get stopped out on my short position. However, I am as of right now still holding a long position of Bitcoin, on Ethereum, and also on many different altcoins. And yes, to be honest, I am still interested to fire another brand new short position, not only on Bitcoin, also on Ethereum, potentially slightly higher if we are right now going to continue towards our next price target, or actually if we are right now going to start losing our first important area of support. And let me right now first of all do share with you why is Bitcoin actually breaking our golden Fibonacci ratio right here. Pay attention to the CVD indicator. Literally, throughout the entire day yesterday, Bitcoin was pushing towards the upside, forming brand new higher lows right here, while the CVD indicator, which is measuring if brand new buying or selling pressure is coming in the market, was pushing significantly lower. So selling pressure is coming in the market, but Bitcoin is pushing higher. Logically thinking, if we are seeing selling pressure coming in, we should move lower, but Bitcoin moved higher. So that simply means bullish absorption was happening yesterday throughout the entire day, bullish divergence, lower lows on the CVD, higher lows on Bitcoin, and that is simply why we pushed even higher towards the upside. And also as of right now, what are you going to see on the CVD indicator? Bitcoin for the past couple of hours is still forming brand new higher lows right here. The CVD indicator, surprisingly or maybe not, another lower low. So at the moment, we are still seeing bullish absorption taking place at the area of approximately 107.5 thousand US dollars. So if you look like that, we still have as of right now a slight higher probability of moving higher. And maybe right now you're asking, what is going to be our next important price target we should really be aware of in a case we are going to continue pumping even higher? We are going to apply on our chart a significant descending channel on the 4-hourly time frame, where you can right now see the top of our descending channel is aligning very nicely with the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement level, coming in at approximately 109,000 US dollars. And this specific area is really not a random level, also because the recent high on Bitcoin is also landing exactly at the Fibonacci level and exactly at the top of our descending channel, which right now means not only a Fibonacci level and a descending channel top is going to be right here, but also a lot of liquidity. So people that are as of right now still holding their short or sell position, they're probably placing their stop losses exactly above the high. So if Bitcoin right now does continue higher because of the bullish CVD divergence right here, we simply can stop them out with a push up and then of course do see a rejection back towards the downside on the Bitcoin chart itself. That is why right now we need to talk about a 5-wave price structure we also talked about yesterday. But before we do so, make sure you're smashing up the like button because 1000 likes are really possible, and also thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let's right now talk about the 5-wave price structure I already shared with you yesterday. However, as of right now, it still does look like Bitcoin is forming the 5th and the final Elliott wave towards the upside. In our yesterday's video, I shared with you, probably we are going to top out at our golden Fibonacci ratio and we can be expecting some kind of a rejection. But as of right now, it does look like we definitely went higher. So we need to adjust our Elliott wave count just slightly. We still got our first impulsive Elliott wave right here. We got a correction, another impulse, another correction, and as of right now, it does look like we are pushing towards the upside for our final fifth Elliott wave. The only question is right now, are we topping out exactly at this specific area, and can we right now already expect another push down, or is Bitcoin actually right now still go higher, take the liquidity above the recent high, and finish its fifth Elliott wave approximately at 109,000 US dollars. Now, if we are right now going with one of the very important rules in the Elliott wave theory, this is going to be that the fifth Elliott wave is usually the same size as our first impulsive Elliott wave. So how we can measure that? We are going to go with our Fibonacci extension exactly from our swing low back towards the swing high, putting the third pivot at the start of the fifth Elliott wave. And you can right here see 1-to-1 Fibonacci extension price target is coming in almost exactly at the recent high at 109,000 US dollars. So I would say like that. If we right now continue higher, 109,000 US dollars is definitely a very important price target you should be aware of. Can we top out already right now at this specific level? Of course we can. And if Bitcoin right now already starts moving lower, I need to share with you what are then going to be our next important price targets. And remember, overall speaking, we are still looking for another higher high and maybe also another all-time high. But the thing is, I am expecting a rejection because the fifth Elliott wave probably is coming towards an end sooner rather than later. It's already right now finished at this specific area, or if we are going to push higher because of the bullish CV divergence, pay attention towards 109,000 US dollars. But nevertheless, I am expecting a rejection, and probably right now you're wondering what are going to be some of the very important next price targets for a rejection, where you can actually fire another long or a buying position, not only on Bitcoin, also on the entire cryptocurrency market, also on different altcoins. And the level that you should be aware of on Bitcoin is simply going to be 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level. So all we have to do right now is to go from our swing low back towards the swing high, applying the 0.32 Fibonacci retracement level on our chart. And you're right now going to see this specific level is coming in at approximately 104.4 thousand US dollars. And guess what? This specific level is really not a random level. It is aligning very nicely also with our recent low, which means liquidity is being placed exactly at our Fibonacci level, and also going with our exponential moving averages on the 4-hour time frame, it does look like 200 EMA coming in exactly at this specific area. So I would say like that, if Bitcoin does right now already see a rejection towards downside, pay attention towards 104.4 thousand US dollars, where of course we might even be interested to fire another long position, stop loss below our recent lows, targeting literally another all-time high, or maybe even higher towards 120,000 US dollars. But in terms of probabilities, I would really like to see another all-time high to be formed, maybe even the next week. First of all, a rejection right now from this specific area or slightly higher, but then of course a higher low and continuation towards another all-time high. Now this specific Fibonacci retracement level, the 0.32, is also aligning with another very important liquidations cluster. Remember what I tweeted yesterday when I talked about the biggest liquidation cluster? I mentioned the 104.3 thousand US dollar area aligning exactly with our Fibonacci retracement. So that is why I am telling to you, if the rejection is going to happen, make sure you are prepared to buy the dip, because ideally we are still looking for another all-time high. That is also why if you want to trade with us and take an advantage of the free 8,000 US dollar bonus without KYC and without VPN, click the second link down below in the description, because BTC exchange is right now giving to you 10 USDT completely for free only after you register and then deposit on your account, because you're going to get a 20% deposit bonus. Now, this specific campaign is unfortunately still valid today and also tomorrow, but nevertheless, take an advantage of the free bonuses using the second link down below, because only after you register, you're already going to get 10 USDT. Now, let me also share with you why ideally I am searching for another all-time high after the rejection is going to happen. And this reason is going to be because of our bullish crosses on the exponential moving averages. Not only on the 4-hourly right now, we are seeing a bullish cross right here, but also on the 2-hourly time frame, we are seeing a bullish cross, and also on the 1-hourly time frame, a bullish cross is being present. So what does that mean? We are in an uptrend on the 1-hourly, on the 2-hourly, and also on the 4-hourly time frame. And this clearly is going to be a bullish Bitcoin indication. However, as I said before, you still want to be slightly more careful at the area where we are, or even if we are right now going to see another push up, you need to be expecting some kind of a rejection because of some bearish indications we are as of right now seeing on some other indicators. And the first bearish indication is going to be on the money flow and also on the RSI indicator. On the 4-hourly time frame, we are reaching the overbought area, and this usually means a correction is going to happen probably in the next couple of hours, in the next couple of days. Additionally, on the 2-hourly and on the 1-hourly time frame, we are seeing some bearish divergences. Lower highs on the RSI, higher highs on Bitcoin. Lower highs on money flow, higher highs on Bitcoin. So I would say like that. First of all, let's see if we are going to be able to see another push up because of the bullish CVD divergences right here, but then be prepared for a potential rejection of Bitcoin, especially if those bearish divergences are still going to be present on the RSI and also on the money flow indicator. Additionally, when we pay attention on the Echler stochastic CG oscillator on the 4-hourly time frame, here we are actually forming another double bottom pattern. The last time we got a double bottom pattern, Bitcoin exploded towards another higher high. So I would say like that, because of the double bottom pattern right here, because of the bullish CVD divergence, ideally I still want to see another push towards the upside above the recent high. At this specific level, yes, to be honest, I would be interested to fire another short position of Bitcoin, expecting this specific low to be taken out at approximately 104.6 thousand US dollars, and that is why I am as of right now still interested to fire another short or a sell position, even though I am still holding some long positions in a case our next area of resistance at 109,000 US dollars is going to be broken towards the upside. Now, also on the daily time frame on the Echler stochastic, we are curving towards the upside and we are going to reach the overbought area potentially tomorrow. Now, last times we have gotten the overbought area on this specific indicator, Bitcoin definitely has gotten some kind of a push towards downside. That is why I am telling to you, I do think a rejection is going to happen. The question right now is, are we going to reject already at the area where we are, or at the next area of resistance at approximately 109,000 US dollars? So let me right now share with you the highest probability setup that I think can happen in the next couple of hours or in the next couple of days. I am right now, because of the double bottom pattern, expecting a push up, then some kind of a rejection towards downside, and then of course also another push towards the upside for Bitcoin to continue towards another all-time high. That is why, if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free bonus without KYC and without VPN with the second link down below, because only after you register you're going to get 10 USDT completely for free, and then deposit on your account because you're going to get a 20% deposit bonus. But this specific campaign is right now valid only for the next 2 days, so take advantage of the free bonuses with the second link down below. And also right now, thank you for smashing up the like button.